Hey guys, Matt here, and I want to take a quick moment to show you guys how to build projections, sales and marketing projections. And this is something that everybody should be doing with their business, no matter whether they're a beginner, a startup, or somebody that's in their business that's been doing this for a while. If you're not doing this, it could be considered just lazy marketing and just kind of doing some hope marketing and not really knowing where your numbers are coming from or not knowing what your numbers are. So I wanted to take a situation based on a current client that I'm working with who wanted to make $10,000 a month and just go through a quick scenario and show you how easy it is to make that $10,000 a month. As long as you structure your funnel correctly, it's not that hard. So this particular client of mine has a book, so we're going to work on giving that book away and doing what I call the free book funnel. So let's take a quick look at this. Okay, so right here we're looking at the free plus shipping book funnel. This is what a lot of people are using. You've probably taken advantage of this before in the past. So somebody clicks on an ad, they might opt in and then give their email address to somebody, and then they're told they can get the free book. The free book is really free plus shipping, so you just help them out with some shipping. It's $7 for shipping. That's all it is. So you're opening up your wallet, you're getting your credit card number out, and you're giving them money. That changes the dynamic between you and the person that you're actually doing business with. So unless you're one of the 40% that actually do that, you don't see the $67 product or the $197 product that they're also selling in the in a one-click upsell environment. So once you've given them 7, all you have to do is click a button one time to make a $67 purchase and one time to make a $197 purchase. Sheet that I fill out before going into that. So the numbers that we were talking about was 7, 67, and 297, right? So what I want to do is just take a quick moment to show you exactly what would happen if all you had was your free book and you weren't selling anything. Okay, I took my projections. These are very industry standard. My opt-in page at 28%. The free plus shipping offer I just told you was 40%. One-time offer, 25% of people are taking that. And then the second level up, 25% of the people are taking that. And this is based on an ad cost, a click per cost per click of $1. I've seen for this particular niche, when we've worked in it, I've seen anything from 30 cents to $2, but it averages out normally right around 70. But on the conservative side, we're going to keep the numbers simple so that you guys can understand this and keep them at $1. So now what we're going to do is come over here, click on projections, and this is what you get. So anybody can spend $10 a day on Facebook ads, and that's what this is designed to do right here. $300 is what you would do in 1 month. If you were to spend ads, you would end up with 300 ad clicks. 84, actually, let me do this. So this way you guys know where I'm looking. You would end up with 300 ad clicks. Over here, you'd end up with 84 opt-ins over the course of that month, and you'd sell 34 books. So that's cool. You sold 34 books, but you only made $235. You're actually losing money. Not only are you losing the money on the ad spend, but you're also losing the money on the fact that you have to produce the book and ship it. So most people write their books and then they get it out there up for sale and they find that it doesn't even sell and it doesn't make money, and they get really upset and they quit internet marketing. In fact, if you look over here, you'll see it actually gives a negative number as what you're making, negative 64.80. Now your goal on the front end, your very first product should be a product that is stupid not to buy. This falls into that core category. So with these numbers, this person sold 34 books. That's an amazing number to sell in a book. That's about one a day, maybe one or two. Okay, but they came really close to breaking even, so they actually met that goal. So now what you did, if you had a first line offer and a second line offer, you would have sold 8 first time level offers and 2 of the second level offers. So you guys are seeing that. But because you didn't have them, you didn't sell them. So let's plug some numbers in and see exactly how that works out. Right now, you're not making a return on your investment. But what if you were to pop in the $67 product because you made a little bit of money and you made your product, you took a few minutes to make something. Now we're going to plug that in. This is where you make your money. So your projections now, based on $10 a day, you're now making 2.6 return on investment. So you actually you spend that same $300, and the same 8 people right here are buying at the $67 mark. You now make $563. Take out the $235 and the $300, you end up with $498. Who wouldn't want to spend $300 to make $500 and walk away with that much money at the end of the day? That's not a bad deal. That's actually pretty good. So let's do another example here. What if you were to spend, instead of $10 a day, you were to spend $600 a month? So that's $20 a day. Now you're still maintaining, because you have the same percentages, the same conversion rates all the way through this board. You're now making you're still making the same return on investment, 2.66. So now you just increase the amount of money that you're spending on ads, and you end up making $996 per month. So let's say you have one book with a little bit of thing. You're just testing this out. You're spending $20 a day on ads. At the end of the month, you look at your spreadsheet and you go, holy crap, this thing is working. I'm making $996. This is really, really cool. I'm really glad that I tried this, and I think I'm going to take the next step. Now I'm going to make a second product. Okay, so let's go back to our data sheet. Now we're going to plug in a $297 product, which is what I was working with my client. Make sure that I got the dollar symbol in there. Still converting a 1 out of 4 and 1 out of 4. Okay, even if I took this one and did 1 out of 20%, and then took the other one and did 1 out of, most people, if they take the first one, they're actually more likely to take the second one. So let's look at this and then come back to our projections. Okay, now we're at 3.948, so we're actually making a little bit more money. Okay, $700 more. So out of $600 spent, we get 600 clicks because it's a dollar cost per click. We get 168 new leads. Here, let me get my my marker out. 67 books go out the door that month. That's just over 2 per day. Remember, at the $10 a day mark, we were doing about 1 a day. And then when we up increase our ad spend at $20 a day, we just increase everything by twice. So now we're getting twice as many opt-ins, twice as many leads, twice as many books, twice as many people are taking this offer here. So now you get 13 people taking your $67 offer, and this is where you start making money. Now you got $900, but you also have 1 out of 5 people taking your second line upsell. You make a little bit of money here, add a little bit of extra money to the bottom line, and you make $1,768. So that's not too bad for spending $20 a day, $600 a month. You walk away with practically a full-time job. Most people at McDonald's don't make that kind of money per month. I worked at Radio Shack when I was younger and didn't make that. I worked my butt off and didn't make that kind of money. So let's do one more thing. Let's come over here and check our data sheet, and I'm going to show you guys how to scale this up, because I know we were talking about how are we going to make $10,000. Where is that magical point where we make $10,000 with our business? Okay, so your product here, you got $1 cost per click. Now my client actually has about a 70-cent very average cost per click, so I'm actually going to put that in here. And his opt-in, a very common opt-in rate, you guys should be able to increase your opt-in rate and get a better rates all the way across the board. So if you can get 35%, and then I'm going to maintain. So all I did was decrease my cost per click, because I know I can do that, and my opt-in rate I can up to 35%, because who doesn't want a free book? Who's not even interested in buying a free book? It doesn't make sense. Everybody wants a free book if it's targeted properly. So take that, we're going to put that up to 35% and leave everything else the same. Now we're going to come over here to our projections, leaving everything else the same, $7, $67, and $297. Come back to our projections. Bam, we just increased by twice almost, by just increasing very slightly our ad cost per click, and our return on investment just increased by twice because our opt-in rate went up by like a few points. Very awesome. So now we spend that same $600 here. Let me circle that. We just spent our same $600 here, but we made $3,630. That's a really good part-time job Guys, that is amazing to do that, but we're still not at the $10,000 mark. So what we're going to do here is we're going to learn about what it takes to scale our business. Okay, yes. Can you increase prices? Yes. Can you increase your conversion rates? Yes, you can do that, and I do recommend working to increase those conversion rates. But you can also, instead of spending $20 a day, what if you spent $40 a day? Okay, now you're spending $1,200 a day on ads. Now you're at $7,260. Okay, so we already are at a very good income just for spending $1,200 a day. We're giving out 240 books. 48 people are taking our first line offer up here, and 12 people are taking our second line offer. We are rocking the house. Okay, so you can do a couple things at this point. You can continue increasing your ad spend and continue increasing how much money you make every month, because you know that all these percentages over here in the data channel are staying the same. As long as these numbers stay the same, you can increase your ROI or increase your ad spend all day long on one funnel. That's how you're going to make $10,000 a month. Here, the very simplest way that we can do this is simply to add up to $1,800 per month. Now, we simple like I said, we're still not really making a ton of money here on those books. We're not making a lot. It's nothing to write home about. But where we're going to make our money is right here with our one-time offer, the course, the digital course, and right here with the second line offer, whatever that is, it's going to be more valuable to the customer. And 1 out of 5 people or 1 out of 4 people are going to take that upsell as long as they take the first 2. So knowing industry standards and knowing and understanding how all that works is the first thing that you have to do in order to understand how all this works. So this gives you a monthly target, and it also gives you a daily target, so you know you're going to get 86 clicks, 30 leads per day. This particular client that I'm working for, he already has 30 free leads coming in every day from a software app that he built, that I taught him how to build, and he doesn't even have to pay for the ads. He could actually make 100% profit on every bit of this because he already has those 30 leads coming in on autopilot. Okay? So we know that every day you're going to be going down to the post office with 12 new books going out the door, and then you're going to be giving away 2 and 1 on your digital product. So as long as you're going out the door with 12 books every single day, you're going to make $10,890 every single day that you wake up. So that's pretty good. Or I'm sorry, every month that you go to work. So that's not too bad of a deal. Now, everybody's business is different. I understand that. You may not have a business that has a book. You may not have a business that's conducive to giving away a free book. You might have a free digital product. You might have a high-end coaching business. You might have a health supplements business. There's different funnels for different things, for different people, for different businesses, for different niches, and I've worked on all these different funnels. So what I'd like to do is help you out. I'd like to help you get projections for your business so that you have a goal. You know how many ad clicks you need to get every month. You know how many opt-ins you need to get per day. And if you're not hitting that magical amount of numbers, then none of the other numbers will be validated, okay? I want to help you figure out what those numbers are for your business and help you build that funnel. So if you want to get a hold of me, my name is Matthew King. You can hit me up on guidance, please. That's guidanceplease.com/apply, and then that'll basically just send you to my scheduler. Put your name on my schedule. We'll get on the phone. We'll build this out. I'll also put a link to that scheduler in here, or you can just PM me here on Facebook. So that's all I've got, guys. I've really enjoyed building this out for you and showing you exactly how these funnels work. I love doing that and helping you guys out. So I'll talk to you guys soon about your particular funnel. Thanks.